WAOH is brought to you in part by Ohio's #1 trusted real estate team, The Young Team. Online at theyoungteam.com.
Today I'm talking with Anna Lloyd, and she has actually a really unique project that she's been a part of that she's going to share with us, an old historic home that she's turned into a Airbnb to be able to share with all of us here in Akron. How are you today, Anna?
I'm wonderful. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. And this is a really cool project. So share a little bit about, just share a little bit about the history first it's called the Werner house. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Werner family, many people don't know this. I didn't even know this. The Werner family was a family that moved to Akron actually from Germany.
Okay.
Back in the late 1800s and early 1900s. And they actually built up a large publishing business and printing business right in Akron. And that's actually the industry that put Akron on the map. And they used to have large estates that ran all the way along Market Street. Many of them unfortunately have burned down and were lost. Mm-hmm. But there was one remaining home that's actually right next to the Akron Family Restaurant.
Yes.
And my dad, yes, we do, institution.
Yes.
And my dad actually bought this. My dad is Paul Wilson, Wilson Plumbing and Heating. For anyone who knows Wilson Plumbing and Heating, he is a restorer of old, beautiful homes.
That's amazing.
And he bought this home about 20 years ago and has used it for many, many purposes. But now it is currently operating as an Airbnb as of 7 months ago.
Which is amazing. And I got to see some of the photos. It is truly just a beautiful home for anyone who's interested in Akron history or just historical homes in general. This would be a really fun place to stay.
Absolutely. That's been so much of the feedback from the guests and what I was hoping it would be, because so much of the architectural style and elements of the home are original to when the home was built. And then whatever was maybe lost over time, my dad was able to restore a lot of it. So you have marble fireplaces and parquet floors and just beautiful Art Nouveau elements that were so
woodworking.
Yes.
So gorgeous. I was looking at the one rail of the steps, and I mean, we just don't have things like that anymore.
No. And the cost to build it now would be astronomical. So it's really special. We were able to design the home in a way that brought so many of those elements to life. Mm-hmm. And I think those had kind of been lost over time as it was just operating as a business office,
Right.
And now it's a guest house. Yes. And that's, we wanted it to feel inspiring and luxurious and give people a taste of the history of Akron in a really kind of creative way.
That's so fun. And so then you've turned it into an Airbnb. And so what was that process like for you?
Yeah, great question. It started actually about a year ago. I walked through the property with my dad. He was struggling to find a tenant and what the next thing for it would be. And I just said, I think this would be an amazing guest house. It's 4 bedrooms. There was 3 bathrooms, a kitchen, a massive dining room. And I just felt like, hey, if someone could wake up in this beautiful home and walk next door and have breakfast and then be 3 minutes from downtown or Highland Square, like what an amazing experience. But it needed a full redesign.
Right.
So we spent from April all the way until September, every wall, every floor, every appliance, every fixture was touched. And we used so many local Akron Group's January wallpaper and paint. Touched almost every room in this house with their amazing wallpaper.
Yes.
And we hired a designer, Kristen Kaiser, out of the Akron area. And she just came in and had such an incredible vision. So her and I worked hand in hand for months, getting it from kind of just a drab, home to something that was like, wow. Like,
wow,
this is
beautiful, really experiencing what, all of that history has to offer.
Yes. Yes. And then we opened our doors in September of last year, and we've had 35 guests stay so far. And so
wonderful.
It's been going really well.
I love that. Okay. So people can go and, what would you even call it? Like get a night at that. What do you call that? Reserve a night or?
Absolutely. So
my words were not coming to me.
They can reserve the Werner house, and you can even search for it on Google or Airbnb and VRBO. Most of our guests are booking the home through Airbnb and VRBO.
Okay.
But it's called the Werner House, a luxurious historic stay near downtown Akron. You can find it on really any of those websites, and it's bookable. We're filling up, but we definitely have spots available.
All right. Wonderful. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And I hope that people watch this and they're like, hey, I have family coming into town and let's book them a stay.
I
And
hope so
it's
too.
super close to so many things. Like you said, downtown. I even just was thinking so close to House 330 right there, which is such a fun place for people to stop in and,
Yes.
Get a Starbucks and go to the LeBron shop and
lots, a lot of people have been
all that
walking around
fun-
the corner to
fun
Good
stuff.
Company. So there's lots of fun things that are happening in that area.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much, Anna. Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching here on Good Morning Akron. Make sure you stay tuned. We've got more great stuff coming up next.